Welcome to our tutorial video for DJI Matrice 4D series. We will show you how to set up your DJI Matrice 4D series aircraft for its first flight. The remote controller is in hibernation mode upon delivery. Before use, please connect the remote controller and charger with a USB-C to USB-C cable. Charge to wake up the remote controller. Press once, and then press and hold the power button for 3 seconds to power on the remote controller. Activate the remote controller according to the on-screen instructions. Gently pull the upper part of the gimbal protector. Remove the gimbal protector. For first-time use, when the intelligent battery is turned off, insert it into the charging hub. Connect the charger to the charging hub for charging. After charging, insert the battery into the aircraft. Lock the battery buckles. Press once, then press and hold the power button to power on the aircraft. Power on the remote controller and the aircraft. Launch DJI Pilot 2. An activation page will automatically pop up in the app. Read the terms of use. Authorize the device information. Select the usage scenario. Confirm the account information and tap Activate. Launch DJI Pilot 2. Tap Enter Camera View. Complete the pre-flight check as prompted on the app. Before takeoff, ensure the remote controller's antennas are unfolded. Stand behind the aircraft, keeping a safe distance of at least 5 meters, and operate the aircraft by facing its rear. Take Mode 2 as an example. Start the motor by pushing left and right control sticks to the inner or outer bottom corners. When the propellers start to rotate, gently push the left throttle stick up to manually take off. The left control stick is used for adjusting the flight altitude and nose direction. The right control stick is to control the aircraft to fly forward, backward, and to the left and right. In the camera view, you can view the current flight distance, altitude, speed, and other parameters. Press the flight pause button once on the remote controller to make the aircraft brake and hover. Tap the photo-video mode button to switch between photo and video modes. Tap the playback button to view and download photos or videos. Tap the night scene mode icon to enable night scene mode. If Auto is selected, the aircraft will automatically turn the function on or off. Turn the left dial on the remote controller to adjust the gimbal tilt. Turn the right dial or press the R1 or R2 button to adjust the camera zoom. Press the L1 L2 button to quickly switch between the thermal, zoom, and wide-angle cameras. Double-tap the screen to make the camera quickly aim at the subject. Tap the Smart Detection icon, and the aircraft will automatically detect vehicles and boats on the screen and calculate their number of subjects. Tap the Expand icon to choose the subject type. You can also enable the alert function if needed. When the selected subject appears on the screen, the remote controller will issue an alert notification. Tap the Photo Mode icon, select High-Res Grid, and you can achieve a wider range of counting statistics. In High-Res Grid mode, the aircraft estimates the actual geographical area corresponding to each zoom photo, calculates the density of intelligently detected objects, and provides color alerts based on threshold values. For moving subjects like vehicles and boats, Smart Track allows for independent detection, positioning, and continuous tracking. Tap Smart Track to enter the tracking mode. Select a subject, align the camera's focal point with the subject, and press C1 to lock on. Or tap on a detected subject in the camera view. Or draw a box around a subject in the camera view. Start tracking. The camera will automatically adjust the zoom level during tracking. You can also manually adjust the zoom using the right dial. After releasing the dial, the zoom will automatically revert to the previous level. You can switch subjects by tapping a different one on the screen, or by aligning the camera's focal point with a new subject and pressing C1. If the subject is lost, the aircraft will attempt to reacquire it automatically. You can also manually reposition the control stick to reacquire, or press C2 to cancel tracking and return to the subject detection stage to reselect a subject. Real-time laser measurement can calculate the distance between the target point and aircraft, position, and altitude. On the left side of the camera view, tap the RNG icon to activate the laser measurement function. Align the crosshair with the subject to be measured. RNG indicates the linear distance between the target and the aircraft, and ASL indicates the altitude above sea level of the target. Tap Customizable Function Bar and choose Draw 3D Line. Align the crosshair with the measured target, then tap the C1 button to add a measurement point. Move the crosshair to a new position, and tap the C1 button again to add another measurement point. The screen will then display the length of the 3D line between these measurement points. Tap the C2 button to remove the measurement point. The top left corner of the screen displays the straight distance, horizontal length, and altitude difference of the 3D line. Tap the Confirm icon, and the screen will display the length of the 3D line in real time. Tap Customizable Function Bar. Choose Draw 3D Area. Align the crosshair with the subject to be measured. Then tap the C1 button to add a measurement point. Move the crosshair to a new position and tap the C1 button again to add another measurement point. Tap the C2 button to remove the measurement point. The top left corner of the screen displays the horizontally projected distance, horizontally projected perimeter, and altitude difference of the 3D area. Tap the Confirm icon, and the screen will display the range and size of the 3D area in real time. In infrared mode, use center point temperature measurement. Tap the screen to measure the temperature at a specific spot on the screen. Tap the screen, long press to drag, and select the area of interest. The area can be moved freely. The highest and lowest temperatures of the area will be displayed on the screen. Also, you can set the temperature alert function as needed. Tap the palette and isotherm icon, and the color palette and temperature display range can be adjusted. Tap the mode icon. You can choose between high gain, low gain, and high-res modes. In high-res mode, it is easier to distinguish objects with small temperature differences. In high-gain mode, the camera is more sensitive to temperature differences, but measures a small temperature range. In low-gain mode, the camera measures a wider temperature range, but with a reduced sensitivity to temperature differences. Temperature measurement is not available in high-res mode. Tap FFC to start FFC calibration. After the function is enabled, the thermal camera will automatically start FFC calibration at regular intervals. During calibration, the camera view may briefly become stuck, but the image quality will be improved after calibration. Tap the link zoom icon to turn on the link zoom function and quickly lock the subject in visible or infrared mode. Press and hold the RTH button during flight to return to the home point. If a low battery warning is displayed, tap RTH now and the aircraft will automatically return. If the flight environment is complex, you can cancel RTH and manually land the aircraft. After landing, hold the throttle stick all the way down with your left hand and wait for the motors to stop before releasing the stick. Power off the aircraft. Attach the gimbal protector. Place the gimbal protector over the gimbal. Gently press the upper part of the protector and secure it onto the aircraft nose. Fold the aircraft propellers. Power off the remote controller. Fold the remote controller antennas. Place the aircraft and remote controller into the storage case. The storage case can accommodate the aircraft even when the speaker and spotlight are installed. Thank you for watching.